MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Sonny Gray is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good three-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
So digging in now, Colton Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Fastball in there for a called strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
The 1-1. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees our game time temperature. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Now in the box, Tommy Edman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Two balls and no strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Standing in, number 4. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. On the ground to third. Carpenter is there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Wong has it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Settling in now, Nicholas Castellanos. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here it comes.
Here we go.
In there, no balls and a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. Reds are down in order. We are still scoreless. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
First offering on its way. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
That is it. The shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. Ready now for Cincinnati. Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Michaelis, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will leap to make the acrobatic catch. Oh, man. Well done out there for the second out.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he falls behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score. So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
At the plate, Lane Thomas, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ball 1. Thomas, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2. Left side. Reined in. And he set down one away.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 39, Miles.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next, the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
O'Neill leads off second with one gone in the inning. Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Colton Wong. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tommy Edman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0 home. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And the Reds have their first hit of the game. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Count is 3-2.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Sonny Gray. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. First and second here with nobody out. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Wong for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in to try it again, number 4. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Riding in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He'll try again. 1-2. A bullet to first base.
The right fielder, number 2. Nick.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The set and the 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Tries to dump this one out to left. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
In now, Eugenio Suarez. He swings and grounds it to short. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's inside. 2-0. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Goldschmidt is retired, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Heading for second is Carpenter, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Striding into the box, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. The count 2-1.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches 2 pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of his zone.
You said it. There's no justice in baseball, Dero. It's just us. Takes 2 pitches right down the middle and then swings at one off the plate.
At the plate, Tucker Barnhart. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
Now batting, shortstop, ready, go, pitch.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, X out. Two and oh.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he fouls this one off. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 2-2.
The count is full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And the payoff pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The pitcher, number 54, Sonny Gray.
So here now is the pitcher, Sonny Gray, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is in the air now, out to left. Coming in is O'Neill. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Lane Thomas. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And there's a cool milestone for him on the mound. Career punch out number 1,000.
You know, it might not seem like that big of a deal, but he's joining an elite group of pitchers smaller than you might think. Only about 500 pitchers in the history of the game have recorded 1,000 strikeouts in their career, so he's got to feel pretty good about that.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, the pitcher Miles Michaelis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Still 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fly ball out toward right field. Edman is there, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 19. Joey.
So coming to the plate, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Nick Castellanos now, a hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 7. Eugenio Suarez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. First offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, this is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood. It's going to have to lower his sights.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's the 2-2. On the ground for the shortstop DeYoung. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Kolten Wong now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the pitch. Ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-1.
We got 3-2.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to swipe second. Nice release by Barnhart. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Two and one.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-1. Two out, nobody on. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Through 5 1/2, all even now at 1-1. In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to third. And that's the first out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Freddie Galvis. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is O'Neill, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
The 1-2 freezes him. A strikeout looking.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
At the plate now, number 4, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Thomas is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Reds strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Jose De Leon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Standing in, Paul DeYoung. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Sent on the ground out to second. Moustakas is there, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here it comes. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0 home. Left side, but well fouled.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto.
Yep, that ball went out. That's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Wong. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Ready for another chance? Nicholas Castellanos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing lefty and batting 9, number 48, Harrison Bader.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Cabrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Ball and 2 strikes now. Sharp ground ball to third. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Lane Thomas. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
A look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the pitch.
No, that's down.
The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Here it comes, the 3-0. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Full count now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. First and second now, one man out. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Count remains full. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, all tied at 1-1. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. From the stretch.
1-0.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Account 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Count still at 1-2. From the stretch. Fouled away. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Popped him up. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, still tied 1 apiece. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. He swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, missed, 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there as it falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Into the box now, Yadier Molina. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's wide, 2-0. Popped up. Therefore, it is Votto, 2 away now.
The batter, the pitcher, Genesis Cabrera.
Dexter Fowler will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25, Dexter Fowler.
A high fastball is in there. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And there's ball 1. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Robert Stevenson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kurt Casale will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
Digging in, Lane Thomas. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. The walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Cards strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Andrew Miller enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Now batting for Casale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set and the pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Cincinnati Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Robert Stevenson claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For our ball game this afternoon, for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For St. Louis, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.